is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. What does the word empathy mean to you,
Empathy
Molly?
means to me that if someone's sad and they might have actually gone through the same situation that you might have been through. Maybe like either they've lost a family member, you may have been through this situation, so you might want to help them through whatever they're going through.
What does empathy mean to you, Laura?
Empathy means to me being able to understand someone else's situation and help them through it when they need a helping hand.
Empathy mean to you, Jane?
Empathy means to me that standing up for people that need your help when they're feeling down, and you've dealt with that before.
Let's watch this video and find out a little bit more about empathy.
My, Louise. Today we're going to talk about empathy.
That's right! So, what is empathy?
Don't worry, I'll tell you all about it. We feel empathy when we put ourselves in someone else's position, understanding and comprehending their emotions and feelings.
I don't think I understand that very well. What if you explained it to me with an example?
Sure. Imagine Sparky, my doggy, is sick, and I have to take him to the vet.
Oh no, Tony! I'm so very sorry. You must be really worried, right? I can imagine how you must be feeling.
That's empathy, putting yourself in my place and understanding how I feel. In this case, you can feel how worried I am about Sparky.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
Now, this time, let's imagine that your brother gets home from school feeling very sad. He scored really low in his test, and he had studied quite hard for it.
I'm sure he's in a bad mood. He must be very sad. He studied a lot for this exam. Knowing he feels this way makes me sad too.
That's it. Feeling empathy is putting yourself in your brother's place.
I see.
Now you know what empathy is. You have managed to understand how other people feel.
Woohoo! You're right.
How do you show empathy? What does empathy look like?
Are you okay? No. Is someone bullying you?
Yes, people are being mean to me for no reason.
Oh, I got bullied too. Let's go and be friends.
Yeah, we can sort that out.
Are you okay? What happened? What was his name? Biscuit is a very nice name. I also used to have a dog. His name was Teddy and he died. Do you want to be friends? We could go and hang out by the flowers so we can cheer you up. Do you want to go now? What's wrong? Nobody wants to be my friend, not me.
How do you know that nobody wants to be your friend?
Because I haven't tried. Because I thought maybe they might bully me.
Or you might as well have a go at it for the first time.
Okay.
Come on, I'll show you.
This week's scripture is taken from Hebrews chapter 4 verses 14 to 16. This passage of scripture explains how Jesus is able to empathize with us. It tells us how Jesus has been through all kinds of difficulties and sufferings. That means Jesus is able to empathize with us when we are struggling or experiencing difficulties. Scripture links to the word of the week because empathy means the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person, and this scripture tells us that Jesus is able to understand and share our feelings. This also links to our school mission statement because it reminds us that Jesus understands and shares our feelings, and that is part of how he feels that space with us, by understanding us.
We encounter Jesus and we become aware of who understands each one of us. It turns we can become a missionary disciple by sharing Jesus' empathy and understanding with others. Listen to this music and take some time to reflect on how Jesus can empathize with us, because he knows all about each one of us.
Lord, you have searched me and know me. You know when I sit, when I rise. All of my moments, my ways and my words are clearly discerned by your eyes. You have laid your hand upon me, enclosed me behind and before. Who else could ever have knowledge like this, so high and so wonderful, Lord? Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are there, you are there. If I go deeper than oceans, we'll rise on the wings of the morning. We'll fly to the farthest horizon. You are there, you are there, you are there.
This week's reflection is the
Empathy for every reflection.
You will need a sheet of A4 paper, some scissors, and some colouring things.
Let's fold a piece of A4 in half lengthways and cut into 2 strips. Next, fold one of the strips in half and then in half again.
On the folded piece of paper, draw the outline of a person, making sure the hands and feet touch the edge of the paper.
With the paper still folded in 4, cut out the person, making sure you do not cut the ends of the hands and feet. Finally, unfold the paper and you will have a string of 4 people. Think of 4 people who need your empathy at this moment.
As you draw and colour them in, pray that you will be able to empathise with them.
Your mission this week is
To remember that Jesus understands and empathizes with you.
to ask Him to help you show empathy to those around you.